I don't mind all the criticism in the world. Do whatever you want. Say everything I say sucks. I'm a moron. Stupid. Disagree with everything. But do not lie about what I'm doing. Coach Greg, and today I'm responding to Geoffrey Schofield, who made another video about me and my coaching, and unfortunately, he got a lot of it wrong. I think it's partially my fault that I didn't explain the fact that the coaching plans that are $1,000 are done by me and my team. I mean, after all, I've only said it in 50 videos. So it's at the end of the video. Perhaps people are clicking off and they don't see me saying coaching plans done by Coach Greg and his team, not from an outsourced person working for minimum wage, as was stated in this video. So I want to explain a little bit more so that people can truly understand the fact that I work on every single one of these plans. Me and my team. Me and my team. And everyone who gets the plan, they know this. I'm sure the people getting videos with Coach Greg explaining exactly how to do their plans are thinking, well, clearly he's involved in making these plans. Can't be outsourced. But because of an ad that was posted, people are assuming that the plans are done by people, some other country, maybe chimps that don't understand anything, in a remote location, probably Subway at their desktop, some country paid minimum wage. Also gonna compare some of my prices to Derek's, phone consults and so on, and show you just how hard it is for me to do these coaching plans with everything I'm trying to do. Hopefully this helps in your search for a coach. Remember, Coach Greg and my team, we do customized plans for you. If you're interested in getting a coach, please check out my website.
One of the biggest mistakes I see is overpaying.
So I find it odd that in his video, he literally posts a clip of me saying, Coach Greg and my team do customized coaching plans. Very clear. So I do think he's watched at least one video where I've said, Coach Greg and my team. There's probably 50. I don't assume he watches all my videos, but I've said it 50 times. It's not a rarity, but for people that don't watch my videos, that watch Geoffrey's videos or others, they might assume that these plans are done by remote people somewhere in the world, that I'm not involved in every single one of these plans. So I want to make it very clear just how hard I work on these customized plans.
If you're paying $39,000 per year for coaching or $1,000 for a custom training plan that's outsourced to people working for minimum wage, you are a fucking idiot.
So he literally says, you're a fucking idiot if you're paying $39,000 for coaching from Coach Greg or paying $1,000 for outsourced plans done by outsourced people for minimum wage. That is a lie. Even though he's making this based on an assumption by one ad, of which no one has that job. Just because an ad went up doesn't mean someone has that job. It says $15 and up, US dollars. Last I checked, minimum wage in my province is under $12 Canadian, which is $8 or $9 US, 15 and up. So first of all, it's not minimum wage. Now is it? It's not minimum wage. So when you say minimum wage, it's a lie. It's not actually minimum wage. I don't like when people lie about things that I say. And that is a lie. It's not true. And I did write Geoffrey in private. He says he's going to make some clarifications. So hopefully that's one of the things he clarifies.
So Greg wanted me to make a clarification on my previous video. He wanted me to say that he is involved with the custom training plans.
But let's go back to earlier in the video when he talks about Derek from More Plates for More Dates, and this is what he has to say about what Derek charges for phone consults.
So if someone is very famous, they are probably very, very busy. So for example, More Plates, More Dates, he used to have a $1,000 30-minute consultation on his website. He no longer offers that because his time is more valuable than that.
So he goes on to say that Derek charged $1,000 for 30-minute consults, so his time is worth over $2,000 an hour, because if he used that hour somewhere else, he could make more money.
He is personally worth more than $2,000 per hour. So he doesn't even offer that anymore, because he could make a video that will get 100,000 views, 200,000 views, 500,000 views, which will get more in ad revenue and drive sales as well as his brand, as well as social media growth, everything.
And I'm not here to say if I make more or less money than Derek, and I do feel that Derek can charge everything he wants and he's worth that and then some, but I personally charge $500 for 20-minute phone consults. So based on that, you could say that for an hour, I'm worth $1,500. Yeah, it might sound like a lot. It might sound like too much. You can decide what you want. But Derek's is at $2,000 and mine $1,500 for an hour. So notice that Derek doesn't offer that no more because he doesn't have the time to do that. Does anyone think that I'm not a busy person? Notice that Jeff Nippard doesn't offer customized coaching plans by himself. How many people do you know offer customized coaching plans that have a large following and do a lot of work? So when I charge $39,000 for a year, how many hours of work do you think that goes into that? Let's do some quick math. In a year, if I only spend 30 minutes a week, that's 26 hours. And at the $1,500 an hour price point, that would mean it costs $39,000. And guess what? I spend way more than 30 minutes a week doing customized coaching plans for long-term clients. Way more than 26 hours a year. And I don't need to do coaching plans, but it's Coach Greg. My channel's about coaching people. But I can't coach everyone, and my time is very valuable. Kind of like Derek. You getting it? Derek no longer offers phone consults because he doesn't have the time to do them. I still do long-term customized plans. I no longer do short-term customized plans by only me because I didn't have the time to do them. That's why I trained staff. Not remote staff, chimps, people that are from other countries that don't understand anything. People that I work with together with me on every single plan. And yeah, I put up an ad. It's like, hey, it's the time of the cold. They're shutting things down. We're having a hard time getting together. Figured, why can't I do this Zoom thing? Did the Zoom calls with people, working, I'm on the phone all the time. Why can't I do Zoom calls with people from remote locations? But I don't really like it. And just because there's an ad saying, hey, I want to hire someone for coaching plans, doesn't mean they're writing the coaching plans from scratch. Anyone seen my grammar and spelling skills? Is Coach Greg great at spelling and grammar? Clearly, I suck horrible. So when I hire a coach and say, I want you to go over my plan and correct the spelling mistakes so that it looks somewhat presentable so I don't look like a freaking idiot, is that a bad thing? I've had people, Harvard graduates, doctors, surgeons, and I'm writing plans. They're like, wow, this is such an amazing plan, but dude, you can't spell. What's wrong with you? So it's kind of embarrassing, and I like to hire people to make me look more professional. And frankly, I suck at technology. So I hire people who have better tech skills. Here's a plan, but boy, it doesn't look that great. The colors are off. Can't you make it look more presentable? To make it look more dramatic? Have a special stamp here? Make it look better? So I hire other people to help me with simple tasks that I'm not good at. When somebody sends me a group of photos or a video and says, hey, I think I'm 20% body fat, and then I look at that and I'm like, dude, you're 35%. You have way more fat to lose than you think. I don't have the time to spend on every single math calculation. Why can't I hire someone to help me out? To do the simple math. Well, your lean body mass is this, and at that set body fat, you have this many pounds to lose. And at set 0.5 to 1% body weight drop a week, it's gonna take you this many weeks to lose the weight that you want. You said you want to do it in 8 weeks. It's gonna take you 27 weeks, if that. Does it make sense that I can't hire out some other people to help me to do these plans so that I can become more efficient, to have better quality plans, better spelling, grammar, make it more presentable? And think of it, a 20-minute phone consult, I make $500. A Cameo, $250, often under 5 minutes. So when I do these coaching plans, I'm almost losing money. In a way, I'm spending more time than the $500 I do in a phone consult. So I make way more money on a phone call than doing these plans. Not only that, I have to pay the employees to help me do the plans. Takes several hours, sometimes 14 to 16 hours from my staff to do it. And they're not paid minimum wage. No one is getting minimum wage. The people who buy my groceries get way more than minimum wage. So you can't just write and say, oh, remote locations, minimum wage, and it's stupid. You're a fucking idiot if you buy these plans from Coach Greg. It's not a good look, and it's not fair, and that's why I'm making this video. But I guess it's my fault. I'm not transparent enough. I didn't explain that I'm involved in every plan. I thought by saying me and my team, it would be clear, but clearly it is not. It's not all Geoffrey's fault. He's just presenting information he didn't know, but he's making some assumptions, and people who watch the videos are making comments based on those assumptions, and it's like telephone tag. One person reads it, the next reads it, the next reads it. Before you know it, people think I have minimum wage employees from around the world writing all my plans. You're paying $1,000 for crap. My plans are the best freaking plans on this planet. Find a better plan. Find one. Ask the people who are buying my plans, do they like them? That's what matters. Are they feeling like they got their money's worth? And when someone pays $39,000 for a year and then they hire me the next year, do you not think they're happy with my service when they repurchase the plan? Think of it. What is more likely? If they like the plan and they buy it again, does that make sense that they like it? Or does it make sense, oh, I feel ripped off? You have no idea what I work on, what I have to do, the amount of research that goes into these plans to make sure they're getting the best quality answers. And if they wanted to have a cheaper coach, they could clearly get one. But I'm not marketing myself to coach people who can only afford a couple $100s a month. Would it be worth my time to coach thousands of people? I can't do it, so it's not worth it. If I did coaching plans for cheaper, I'd have no life. I would make no YouTube videos, and all I would do is work 24 hours a day, would lose my mind. And guess what else I'm planning? It's been planned for weeks. We're working on this. We're going to actually offer half price of my currently half price plans from when I did them all myself. And we're going to be offering them soon in a couple weeks. These are custom plans made by my team without Coach Greg. Without my involvement. And why? Because I don't have the time to do all the plans that I get. I work my ass off. I don't have the time. So rather than saying, oh, it's $1,000 plans, it's just done by them, by my team, that would be lying, and I have integrity. I'm not going to lie to you. So those plans, they're going to be half price of the $1,000. And not all my plans are $1,000. I have $400 plans, I have $750 plans. It depends on the plan that you pick. So these are going to be half price of that, done by my team who's been trained, and we're working on a method to make it simple so they can do it. Custom plans by my team of experts who I've been training for a long time. They're good, they're getting better. The more plans they do, the better they get. So that will come out, and those are going to be half of the price that when I work on them. Because I don't have the time to do all these plans. I have 4 plans I have to do today and 2 videos. How many of you think you can do 4 plans in one day and make 2 videos? It's a lot of work. And I have to go to the gym. I have to have a life. So when I charge this, it's because I need to. That's why Derek doesn't do the phone consults. Maybe if he charged enough, $10,000 for a 5-minute phone consult. It would be worth it for Derek to do it, but he doesn't write that. Maybe he just doesn't want to do phone consults. I still want to coach. I still want to do phone consults, but I need to charge enough to make it worth it for me because I need to have a life. So clearly, Geoffrey is saying it's okay for Derek to charge $1,000 for 30 minutes because his time is worth that much. My time is worth that much. Sorry, it is. I'm not trying to put others down by saying I charge more than them. I'm saying I need to charge this because I need to charge this to make it sustainable. And not all my plans cost thousands of dollars. I have cookbooks that range from under $100 to $150. I have training books that range from under $100 to under $200. That is what I charge. If you can't afford me, and I know not everyone can, I still have an amazing training book. Amazing. It's $199. If you can't afford that, you can get Geoffrey Schofield's plan, you can get Jeff Nippard's plan, Jeff Cavalier's plan, and so on. So many people have plans. Get the plan you want from the coach that you want to get it from. No one's forcing you. I'm not forcing people to buy my training books, my cookbooks. I suggest you buy it if you want to improve your physique and make changes to your life to be healthier.
If you're paying $39,000 per year for coaching or $1,000 for a custom training plan that's outsourced to people working for minimum wage, you are a fucking idiot.
So if it's not yet abundantly clear, let me make it abundantly clear. I have never hired someone to do coaching plans from a remote location. And the part about minimum wage, it's not true. So I wanted to hire someone to help. Was told, hey, remote locations, Zoom calls, and with technology nowadays, no problem. They can be right on the phone with you, but I didn't like it. And because it was the time of the cove, I was like, well, better safe than sorry. I need to have a backup plan. But guess what? Didn't end up hiring them. And even if I did, they would not have been making your plans on their own. They would have been helping me from the remote location, Zoom call, doing math and grammar, spelling, and so on. And so what he said in the video, it's not true. I don't mind all the criticism in the world. Do whatever you want. Say everything I say sucks. I'm a moron, stupid, disagree with everything. But do not lie about what I'm doing. It matters to me. Integrity is important. And I'm not bullshitting you when I do these plans and say it's me and my team. Do you get it now? Hopefully that sheds some light on the situation. And yeah, my plans are expensive. Not everyone can afford it. Criticize that all you like. But do understand the reason for those price points is because I don't have the time. So later on, a couple weeks from now, you can in fact get half-price coaching plans of the ones that me and my team do. It will be just my team, and it will be clear I'm not going to pretend that I'm doing those plans for half price. It will be very clear, gonna make sure no one is duped into getting something that they didn't pay for. Every single person that hires me for these plans, they get what they pay for. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette 5B Pro. Please watch one of the boops. As I said, Coach Greg and my team, we do coaching plans for you. Don't forget, harder than last time supplements. Go and click the link in the description. Also, if you want to be an ambassador, we'll pay you to help promote and sell these products. Also, new supplements coming in. Let me show it. Check it out. It's actually here. Not pre-order, literally ready. See? Literally, I got them. They're here. They're actually being used. I had it last night. So if you're taking too much pre-workout, you can't sleep, or you can't sleep for whatever reason, this certainly can help. It is amazing. This formula, redonkulous. Took 3 pills last night. Unbelievable sleep. And until next time, I'm out.